Alright folks, we're back with another SAT reading and writing practice question. Today we're going to be looking at a question that is pretty clearly form, structure, and sense, otherwise known as grammar and expression. We have a question here that says, which choice completes the text that it conforms to the conventions of Standard English? Standard English just means correct grammar. When we have two sentences in an SAT problem, and only one of them involves a blank and the other one's not really related, it means that we can pretty much discard this first sentence. So we're just not even going to look at it. I rewrote the sentence down here, which is a good strategy for if you're confused. We're going to go through each of these answer choices and see which punctuation, or if we should not have any additional punctuation, should be included in the sentence. The orange section is the section that we need to edit. Alright, answer choice A. This type of random continuous movement, which is known as Brownian motion, can be observed through the natural world. Now, we take a look at the sentence and we see that this part here, starting with which and ending with motion, can be discarded. We can just make the sentence, this type of random continuous movement can be observed through the natural world. And that would make sense. It would be grammatically correct. That means that this part here is what's called a non-essential supplement. And a non-essential supplement must be separated from the rest of the sentence using either commas, dashes, or rarely, parentheses. Alright? Now, if we're going to use parentheses, or if we're going to use dashes, we got to note that there are no dashes or parentheses in these answer choices. And what that means is that we have to look for one with commas. The only one with commas is D, so right away we can just take a look and think, oh, it's D. Well, let's go back and eliminate some of the other choices. The first one, the colon that we just looked at a second ago, doesn't really make sense because, again, there's no commas. With B, again, it doesn't make sense because there's no commas. And a period. Well, if we added a period here, then we would have this sentence fragment right here that doesn't have a verb. It would be this type of random continuous movement, period, which is known as Brownian motion, can be observed throughout the natural world. There is no verb in this sentence. That means it is not a grammatically correct sentence, it's a sentence fragment. So C can be eliminated, and that leaves us with D. I would rate this question probably an easy.